Hi guys, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the Reverse Grid Championship on GT Sport. This is race 3. We are now at midday at Fuji Speedway in the GR2s. So again, grid reverse from the last race, so Jamo at the back with Callum, and then at the front we've got Danny Quaver and Keith as we're getting ready for a start. Lights on the red, lights out green, away we go. Good start by everyone, plenty of smoke, so a few people wheel spinning as we look down towards the first corner. Keith on the inside of Danny Quaver, looks like he's going to lead, and Danny Quaver tries to go on the outside, contact in the middle everywhere. Everyone rubbing, scraping, you name it, it's happening. As everyone else goes down, Danny Quaver in the lead then, down towards the little kink. Rodas on the inside of Mr. Slow One, no way through there. As TY goes out wide, Bidzster trying to get in there as well. TY sticking to the inside, Neil there. TY making progress. As we come down to this left corner at the end, everyone through there. Neil's been punted off. Neil's gone off. The only way he would get out that far is if he got hit. So seat 1 looks like he's slowing up, so it might have been seat 1 that hit him. But we'll get a replay on that after the first lap. 3 wide, Task 1, Neil, Bidzster. Task 1, Nick Hash, Bidzster. Into the Dunlop kink. Bidzster trying to go around the outside of Task 1. Task 1 gives him room. Nick Hash on the inside of Lilian, no way through. Mr. Slow One going backwards. As Bidzster getting hung out to dry there. As Task 1 goes at the inside of Nick. Nick runs wide. Bidzster's going to take advantage here. Nick Hash goes wide where he's going to rejoin. Just in front of Bidzster. Bidzster has to wait, be patient. Task 1 goes around the outside of Nick Hash, or tries to. Callum trying to go around the outside of Bidzster as well, so it's all happening. Fantastic opening lap. Meanwhile, Danny Quaver for the lead, getting caught by Keith. Keith looking for the lead. As we go down to turn 1. Will Danny Quaver defend? Will Keith go for it? Onto the brakes, Keith stays put. Rodas defending from TY. Rodas goes a bit wide, TY tries to get the cutback, but they've got Cyrex in there as well. And the car running wide in the background, but we'll get back to that in a minute. TY on the inside of Cyrex and Rodas, 3 wide. Whoa, what a race. TY sideways, no contact, just sideways. Danny Quaver now getting passed by Keith on the inside. Rodas probably a bit of contact as everyone going sideways onto the grass. Goes Danny Quaver into the little kink at the end. Keith gets held up. Cyrex says, "Thank you very much, boys. I'll take them 2 positions." Just them 2 just holding each other up. Cyrex takes advantage. TY is in the fray now. Rodas is in there as well. Fantastic race. 3 wide in towards Dunlop and 2 cars on the grass. Oh, incredible. TY's not going to get it stopped. He goes wide. As long as he lives, he'll be able to not get ahead without a penalty. Oh, fantastic stuff. Danny Quaver looking at the inside of Rodas now, not giving up on the curb. Car squirming on the inside. And Rodas goes wide in avoidance. I don't think there was contact there. But again, we'll get that in those replays in a minute. As we go down towards the last corner, Rodas rejoining back there. Task 1, Callum close together. Oh, fantastic stuff. Nick Hash there getting caught by Bidzster. Right, we'll just take a break and get these replays in. Okay, here's a replay on lap 1 going around 160R. What happened to Neil? So you see Neil slows down there, lets TY go. Just goes down towards the next corner, and then seat 1 just completely misses his braking point and knocks Neil off stage right. And then seat 1 slows down, lets everyone back through, and then eventually lets Neil through. Here's a replay on board with Danny Quaver to see what happened to Rodas. So you see Rodas just on the right, just no contact, just takes himself straight off into the wall, just hits the AstroTurf. So we come back from that. TY and Danny Quaver side by side down the straight now. TY ahead, Danny Quaver in the draft. Lilian alongside Keith for 4th place into the first corner. Let's watch Danny Quaver and TY, nothing changed between them. Lilian up the inside of Keith. Keith now getting hung out to dry with Task 1 and Callum all over his back end. He's been spun round, oh no! Contact, Mr. Slow One goes round as well. Oh, we'll get a replay on them. Here's a replay on board with Callum to see what happened at the first corner on lap 3. So you see, Lilian goes up the inside of Keith. Task 1 takes advantage as well. And then as we get on the power, Keith just hits the curb, spins himself round on the curb, and that's what happened to Keith. Here's a replay on board with Jamo into the first corner, so you can see what's happening ahead of us. Bidzster runs wide after trying to get past Nick Hash. And then Mr. Slow One gets on the curb and then just loses the back end, and there's Keith rejoining as well. So after we come back from that, Callum in 6th place there, Danny Quaver 3rd, TY 2nd, Zuba chasing after Cyrex. Task 1 ahead of Callum, but have a look at Liliam. Bidzster attacking Nick Hash with Jamo all over his back end. And further back we've got Keith, Mr. Slow One, Neil, again all involved in the first lap faux pas, or the first few lap faux pas. Danny Quaver going very wide there, Bidzster getting passed by Nick Hash on the inside. We'll try and get back to that. There he is. Bidzster now he's got passed by Jamo as well, but he'll not give up, he'll try and stay around the outside. Bidzster going different to everyone else in this race because you were worried about the tyres, so he's on mediums, proving not to have as much grip as the others at the start, but later on in the race it might help him out, we'll see. It's a bold move from Bidzster, but he knows he's not getting many points from this at the minute, so he needs to do something about it. As we go nearer the front, Liliam and Callum and Danny Quaver very close together, especially Callum and Liliam. Callum's going to look for a move, Liliam will probably try and defend. Goes left, goes right, just putting the pressure on into the braking zone. But Liliam's not phased as Danny Quaver goes wide. Liliam looking for a way around there. So again, Honda Ray Brigg and the two Nissans following suit into the kink and then round the 160R. Brilliant stuff. As they go into the corner at the bottom. William squirming around and then the car struggling to find grip. As he goes backwards, Callum goes past just on traction out the corner. So Callum goes through. Meanwhile, Bidzster and Jamo were very close together there, but Bidzster's still ahead of Jamo. Again, I don't think those mediums are quite working out yet. Danny Quaver again trying to defend the inside. Well, defending so hard he's on the grass. And then Liliam back up the inside. And Danny Quaver goes wide and Liliam gets two in one move. Good stuff by Liliam. Got very lucky with Danny Quaver running wide, but still got to be in it to win it. Liliam there in third place then. Danny Quaver back down to fourth. Bidzster and Jamo looking to catch up to the train. Nick Hash back down in eighth. Keith ninth. Seat 1 10th. Mr. Slow One 11th and Task 1 and who was that other one? Task 1 and Mr. Slow One very close together there. And Keith looks like he's heading to the pits, or he's had an off somewhere. Keith kept on going, so he obviously had an off at that last corner. There's Mr. Slow One on the straight. I saw something happen there. We're okay. Mr. Slow One looks like he's got damage of some sort. The car's not going in a straight line. Yeah, he's definitely got damage. The car's not turning straight. It's not turning very well at all. Meanwhile, Bidzster, Danny Quaver and Jamo all together. As Liliam lagging like hell, you just saw a car go straight back in. Liliam lagging like a good one. So not really what you want in an online lobby, but it's what we get, unfortunately. There's Bidzster now ahead of Danny Quaver. Jamo looking up the inside as well to try and get past him. Will he try and go for it? No, he won't. He'll back out of it. Oh, Danny Quaver goes wide though, and he's going to hand it to Jamo on the plate. Oh, he gets reset because he went out too wide. Reset. Danny Quaver back down to 8th place. Jamo up to 6th. Nick Hash goes up to 7th. Callum on the back of Liliam, obviously, but Liliam is lagging, like as you can see there, the car stepping round. Really needs to try and get something sorted out about that, Liliam. As I can tell you, that lag's not the servers, that lag's his own internet, as you can tell. So Callum goes into the draft, goes alongside, brave stuff next to a guy that's lagging. Most people would stay behind, but Callum is not fazed by that. Right round the outside, Liliam trying to outbrake him on the inside and then runs wide, takes Callum with him. Bidzster's going to be in there as well now. Watch out for Bidzster taking advantage, but Callum's just going to get the traction ahead. And, yeah, Bidzster lets him slot in. So everyone just watching out now, just being cautious around Liliam. Still, Bidzster can't find a way past Callum, and still Callum can't find a way past Liliam. Mainly because he's lagging that much, the game's doing the defending for him. As they all come down towards Dunlop now, Callum has to look up the inside, does he? No. No way through there, and a bit sideways on the way out. Bidzster has to look up the inside of Callum. Callum runs a bit wide, but now Callum's got the inside for the next corner. So again, no way through there. As we exit that second to last corner, around the last corner. power out of the last corner. Onto the straight, Liliam still stepping a bit, but not too bad. As back here we've got Task 1 and Seek 1 close together with Neil Farmack following near the back. Then we've got Keith, Rodas and Mr. Slow One rounding it off, and Danny Quaver rounds off the 14. Meanwhile, Cyrix still in the lead of this race. There he is. TY still in second, coming out the first corner. Anyone else's choice for third. Callum takes third. Lilian back relegated to fourth, and Bidzster having a little look as well as Lilian makes a mistake. Callum's through. We'll be happy about that. He'll be able to build a bit of a gap between him and Bidzster now. And then Jamal having a look as well. Jamal not giving up. Bidzster over the curb. Got to watch out for penalties in this. As Bidzster keeps a tight line there. William drifting it into the corner. Runs a bit wide. Bidzster gets a good run. Might be able to get him around the outside on traction, on pace. We'll see. But no, he slots behind. There's Jamo there, waiting in the wings. But Bidzster goes to the inside. Onto the brakes. Liliam says, no, you do not, Sunshine. Slams the door in his face. And now Bidzster having to defend from Jamo as well. Eyes everywhere. Brilliant stuff into the complex, up the hill, braking, very hard corner. Can run wide very easily there. And also spin the car around on power. And Bidzster goes for a wide line, cuts back in. Trying to take a leaf out of Callum's book from earlier. Flashing his light saying, hello, I'm on my way. Meanwhile, Neil Farmack and Seat 1 close behind as well. Neil Farmack looking to make up positions from after a horrible start. Bidzster and Liliam now side by side across the straight. Bidzster obviously got the draft, and he's going to go through past the Nissan on the inside in that Lexus. Round on the inside he goes, leaves him hung out to dry. And will Jamo be able to take advantage of this? Will Jamo be able to take advantage or not? Side by side coming down towards the kick. You think Liliam would have the inside and be able to keep the position, and he does. Does not give up without a fight, Liliam. And the car lagging still all over the place, which will not help Jamo's judgment of where Liliam is. Meanwhile, Rodas and Keith further back having a good little scrap. Rodas in 11th, Keith in 12th. Again, not having the best of meetings here. Not a car and track combination that suits them. So Bidzster in 4th. Liliam in 5th. Jamo in 6th. Still waiting for Liliam to make a mistake, as he makes a mistake himself there. Just catches the grass. Very lucky to get away with that. Usually you touch the grass and that is it. Absolute game over. To come out of the complex. Liliam teleporting all over the place. Meanwhile, further back I saw a little spin on the map. I think that was Mr. Slow One or Danny Quaver. Sums up Mr. Slow One probably. Yeah, there he is in last place. Danny Quaver goes up to 13th. So a little bit of an error there. Task 1 in 8th still. Seat 1 and Neil Farmack running close together in the two Lexuses. There they go. Jamo in 5th place. Liliam's had to go into the pit, so obviously he's changing tyres now. He's gone for the super soft idea again. So hopefully he'll be able to have better grip towards the end of the race. As he comes out as Neil Farmack and Seat 1 side by side. Neil Farmack up the inside. Seat 1 trying to get the cut back. Whether he's alongside enough, I don't know, but I don't know. Neil's just ahead. Didn't get enough traction to be able to get side by side. So Neil up to 9th place. Good job there by Neil. Jamo still chasing after Bidzster in 5th place. Bidzster in 4th. TY still a very strong 2nd place. Cyrix still in the lead of this race. Callum running wide on the grass, pushing as hard as he can to try and catch up, but that's not going to do him any favours. It'll help Bidzster out though. Keep doing that all day and Bidzster will be like, yep, keep doing that, and I'll be able to get closer. There's Task 1. Goes into the complex section, followed by Nick Hash, followed by Liliam, followed by Neil. And then 4 cars running quite close together, and then we've got Seat 1 on the back of that. Good job there by all. Let's have a little look further back down the order then. We've got Mr. Slow One back here in 13th. Again, not the best weekend for him either, but he had a couple of decent finishes. Nice little graphic on the side of his car, I must say. And then Danny Quaver in 14th. Again, not the best of weekends for Danny Quaver either. But he's soldiering on, keeps going. As we go down the straight, everyone drafting each other. Task 1 ahead in 6th place. Nick Hash goes very wide there. Nick Hash goes very wide, and Liliam's going to be up the inside. No, he's not, because he can't get it alongside enough or get the traction. But Nick Hash, any more mistakes like that, and you'll be losing a couple of spots. As we go around that long radius corner, Liliam closes right up to the back and trying to go up the inside. Brave stuff. He's through before the corner. Nick Hash tries to go. No, Nick Hash not even going to try and go back up the inside. Nick Hash's tyres must be shot. Liliam with a fantastic move around 160R there. Very brave and ballsy stuff, but managed to pull it off. Well done there to Liliam. Nick Hash back down to 8th. Neil Farmack looking to pounce. We've got a car in the pit lane. I reckon that's Danny Quaver. Yes, it is. With Danny Quaver into the pits. Nick Hash now back down to 8th place with Neil Farmack all over his back. And grass cutting like that's not going to help his cause. We've got a spinner further back. Keith's off the road. Keith's off the road. There he is. Mr. Sloan catching up as well. So Keith, I think I've just outbraked himself, made an error. And Keith back down into the almost into the hands of Mr. Sloan. But we'll wait and see. There's closest battle on track at the minute. Nick Hash and Neil Farmack. They've had their history this championship. They've had plenty of contact, been in the wars. Let's see what happens this time. Nick Hash defends, Neil goes to the outside, he might go for a cutback. Nick Hash goes wide, Neil goes for the cutback and goes straight through past Nick Hash. And Nick Hash loses it himself onto the grass, into the wall. Oh no, just loses the car himself onto the grass, just too much speed. And now gets the car off the wall, just about gets going. Rod Ash gains a place as well up to 10th. Nick Hash down to 11th. Now we'll have to see what kind of damage he's got, because he might even go back into the hands of Mr. Slow One or Keith, who's in the pits again. So Keith been in the wars. So Neil Farmack now, bit of breathing space now because Nick Hash has lost it. And now he can focus on trying to catch Liliam in 7th position. Bidzster still in 4th, Callum in 3rd. So again, the pack a bit more spread out now. But you get that sometimes in racing. But still, I can guarantee that everyone's still pushing as hard as they can. One mistake and they'll find themselves going down a few places, or maybe gives the person behind a chance to get a place. So there's Sarex in the lead into the first corner. Well controlled so far, averaging 27, mid-27s. So because the tyres are going off slightly now. TY in that NSX finally got it hooked up in the last race, got it working. I reckon that's because the track temperature's gone up. So Callum in 3rd place in the Nissan GTR. Lexus in the Lexus RCF of Bidzster in 4th place. Into the kink, throws the car in. And then round 160R he goes. Jamo doing the same. Round 160R looking very good in that NSX. The Task 1 goes through there now with Liliam not far behind. So again, he's got to watch out for Liliam. Liliam's been posting good lap times, as you can see there, by him pushing so hard there onto the inside. So let's have a look at the lap time comparison. 23.8 last time for Task 1. Sorry, 28.3 for Task 1. And then 28.2, so very close on lap times. But Liliam, the previous lap to this was his personal best of the race, 27.4 on lap 10. Task 1 goes a bit wide, he's got a penalty as well by the look of it, because the car keeps going invisible. So this could be Liliam's opportunity to close up and then possibly get a place soon, but obviously with every lap that penalty will go down for Task 1. So Liliam's only got a certain amount of time to try and get through, and he's right back on him now. Gets a good run out of there, he'll rely on the draft on the straight now to get him close. Good stuff here, Liliam in the draft. Let's go on board with Task 1. Let's give you a different view. There's Liliam, we're looking back at him now. Going down towards the first corner, that's how far we're off. We're not far off the first corner. Liliam moves out as though he's going to have a little look at overtaking onto the brakes. Task 1 goes a little bit wide, but just manages to keep enough traction to keep ahead of Liliam for now. So that was a little on board for you. Task 1 still ahead of Liliam. Callum in 3rd, still not any close to catching TY. So again, everyone keeping it consistent in this race so far. Jamo still trying to stick with Bidzster, again a decent gap between them two. But this is the one to watch, Task 1 and Liliam. Neil Farmack closing up as well. This could be a little 3-car train towards the last lap, so we'll keep an eye on this as they go out of the left-hand corner, round the kink, down towards Dunlop. Very nice, fast corner Dunlop when it's not a chicane. As Lillian goes very wide there, he's got to be careful not to pick up a penalty if he's not careful. I think he got away with it because he backed out the throttle. He didn't just keep it planted. As he goes wide there onto the curb, you've got to be careful not to go too wide there. I know what we're trying to do, go wide, get a cut back, but if you go too wide, it's not going to help you out at all. As they go out that last corner then. Leader on the last lap. Cyrex on his last lap, there he is, going towards the little kink before 160R. Over the curb. Right around 160R, down towards the left-hander at the end. Tricky braking this because you've just come off a long radius corner. That front left tyre is very warm. Onto the brakes. Round he goes. He's catching up to Keith, I think, to lap, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to lap him before the end of the race. TY second, Callum third. Again, still he's getting closer to TY, but he's not going to have enough time left to catch up properly. He'll need another couple of laps at least. So Bidzster dropping back a little bit as well, back into the clutches of Jamo, but I think Bidster's tyres have probably just about had it, even though he's on mediums. They've got roughly the same wear rate as the softs anyway. Just a bit less grip. Jamo pushing hard to try and catch up. Meanwhile, here's Cyrex coming out the last corner, down the straight. Keith lets him through, so we don't have to do another lap. So Keith lets him through. Cyrex takes victory at race 3. Fantastic stuff. Cyrex wins race 3 of the Reverse Grid Championship at Fuji. TY second. Callum finishes third. Good welcome back to the championship from Callum. 4th place Bidzster, followed close on by Jamo in 5th. Good job there. So 4th to Bidzster, 5th to Jamo. Danny Quaver gets 14th in last position. 6th to Task 1, 7th to Lillian. Neil Farmack in 8th. Seat 1 is going to come across the line in 9th position. Good job by Seat 1. Rodas just behind him in 10th place. There he goes. But now this isn't over. Mr. Slowan and Nick Hash on the last lap. Mr. Slowan takes a defensive line into the last corner. He's going to leave him vulnerable for the whiteout. Nick Hash goes wide to try and get a decent run, but I don't think he's left it. He's cut it to the inside enough. On just down the straight then. This is the last 2 finishers. Keith finishes 13th. If they're coming towards the line, I'm going to have to pause it on the line. Nick Hash just gets it there in 11th place from Mr. Slowan. What a fight to the line. Good job there by them two. So there's your finishers. Okay guys, let's run you through the results then. So it was Cyrex who was the winner in that one, from TY in 2nd place. That'll be good for his championship. Callum in 3rd place. Well done to Callum for 3rd. 4th place is Bidzster. 5th place is Jamo. Task 1 in 6th position, and Lillian in 7th. Neil Farmack 8th. Seek 1 in 9th. Rodas in 10th. Nick Hash is 11th, and 12th is Mr. Slow One, and then it was Keith, and then it was Danny. So there's your fastest lap at the bottom of the screen, 1 minute 25.789 for Cyrex. And there's your winner, Cyrex. So we'll see you guys next time. Take care.